Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to take an empty bottle. It can be a water bottle, a soda bottle, or this is a Gatorade bottle, and make what we call either a sensory bottle or a lava lamp. Sometimes they can be called calming bottles because they're kind of calm to watch the oil and water separate. So a fun science fact actually about oil and water is that they will never mix. Once you mix them, you can try all you want to mix this, but if you watch, eventually the oil and water will always separate. The oil will always come to the top and the water will always go to the bottom. This, I don't know if you can see, it has glitter and beads in it. And usually the beads will float to the bottom with the water as well. You can kind of see here they're starting to do that. And the oil is starting to come to the top. Okay, so today you're going to make your own. So all you need for this is some kind of bottle. Again, I used a Gatorade bottle. And one reason why a Gatorade bottle is good is because it has a wide mouth. And if you do want to put little plastic toys in it or beads, a lot of times, like this is a bead, an animal bead, they will fit in the top because this top is a little bit extra, it's a little bit wider. Okay, so you're going to fill it about 3/4 of a way full with water. You want mostly water in it. Okay, so you need a bottle and water, of course. Then you're going to need vegetable oil or any kind of oil will do. And then not car oil though, I must say that. Any kind of cooking oil will work. And then you need food coloring. Okay, and I'm going to use red today. And you want the liquid kind of food coloring, so this is liquid. And then if you want to add glitter or any kind of beads, I'll just show you my whole bag. I have a bag of beads here. You don't have to put those in there. I'm going to show you, since I did this one with beads, I'm going to show you one without the beads and show you that it kind of looks just as cool without them. If you do put something in the bottle, you want to make sure that it's plastic and that the water and the oil won't eat away at whatever you're putting. So paper won't work, noodles won't work. It has to be something that would withstand the water and oil. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my food coloring in my water. And when I do that, I have learned the hard way. You don't want to put too many drops of food coloring in here because if you do, it'll become so dark that you can't see inside the bottle. So I start with 1 drop, okay? And then I put my lid on and make sure you screw your lid on pretty tightly and then you're going to shake it. Now, I think that that's a pretty good color actually, because I don't want it too dark. So I'm going to stay with that color. Then I'm going to take my oil and add my oil to my water bottle. Okay. And actually, I'm skipping a step. Right now is where I would add my beads if I was going to add beads before I add the oil, or if I want to add glitter. So I'm going to add a little bit of glitter in here. I don't know if you can kind of see, but it's kind of standing on top right now. So I'm going to put my lid on and shake my glitter up. Okay. Can you see it? There it is. And then I'm going to take my oil and add my oil. Now, let me say this before you do it. You need to ask your parents or whoever you live with, aunt, uncle, grandparents, if it's okay to use their oil. And you may want some help with this because you don't want to do this and spill oil all over your kitchen. That would be disastrous. So I'm going to pour. The other nice part about using a Gatorade bottle is that because it is a wide mouth, I don't have to worry about when I'm pouring the oil in. It's easier to go in. Okay, so if you can see, my oil's on top and my water's on bottom and my glitter has settled all in my oil. So I'm going to shake my water bottle and then it's going to separate. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but it's slowly separating and it's kind of cool to watch. So the other thing that I'm going to tell you is if you have small siblings at home, even if you don't have small siblings at home, I always glue my lid onto my bottle and I get Mr. Crunky, my husband, or my son to tighten it really, really tight so that if it's dropped, the lid won't come off and I won't end up with oil all over my floor, oil and water. And if you have a smaller child in your home, you don't want them to take this off and put the beads in their mouth, okay? Or their nose or their ears. None of that is good, okay? Okay, so another alternative to this, if you don't want to do the oil and water, you can take a bottle, an empty bottle again, and again I use the same kind of bottle with the wide mouth. And I filled mine with beans. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a lot of glitter in there because I put a lot of glitter in there. But these are kind of like if you've ever had those find pictures where it says, find the 3 shoes in the picture and you have to look for it. Well, this is kind of like that. I call it a hide and seek bottle because you have hidden items in here and you have to find them. So I took a bunch of small items and I made a list. And this is my list. A yellow lion, a rubber ducky, an orange teddy bear, a pink flower, a purple bead, a green rubber band. So my daughter has these little rubber bands and I hid some of those in there. And then the whole idea is to see how long it will take you to find those. You can also, like right here, I don't know if you can see, but that is the green rhino right there. Okay, so you can also play this with someone else where you pass the bottle back and forth and you time yourself like for 30 seconds and you see who can find the most items in that 30 seconds. So this is kind of a fun alternative to that, a hide and seek bottle. So you can make, and now you can see too, at the beginning, I shook this bottle and the oil was all mixed up. And now the beads and the water have sunk to the bottom and all the oil goes to the top. All right. So if you happen to make these, take a picture of them and post them or take a video. I love seeing your pictures and your videos. This is just something that you can do. I'm trying to post a bunch of things that you can do at home with recycled items. All right. Hope to see your awesome creations and I hope you have fun making these. Talk to you soon.